Palma. Oh, pass. That's unfair, and Palma 7 points in the game. Janelle Fuentes. Sarangani makes the shot and knocks it down. Malonia is open. 3-point. Oh my goodness!
He's a jumper by Robin Celis.
Natalniano has time.
Just posterized by
We are back here at the Rion Sports Complex in Bataan para sa ating main game ngayong Sabado. Lars Sunga and Sarangani Gripper trying to chase the final play-in spot in the South. They take on Ives Sazon and the Bataan Risers, who are trying to keep a tight hold of that final play-in spot in the North Division. Yan po laban natin, Sarangani and Bataan. Only one win separating the two teams in our team standings, but they're both in separate divisions. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Sa Rev Tupas, kasama si Christian Luanzon. Makakasama din natin si Gianna Llanes in a bit. Magandang gabi din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube, and we are live on pusup.com and on Solar Sports. Very important game here for both teams because Sarangani is still in the running for that play-in spot in the South. Ito naman Bataan, mathematically, ang Quezon City, pwede pa silang habulin for that number 10 spot.
Tama ka dyan, no? And for Bataan, who's playing their 10th game here at home, 5-4 so far. First, you want to protect your home. Second, you want to protect that spot, no? By continuing to win. Kasi nga, mathematically, may chance pang Quezon City. And for Sarangani, you know, you want to break this losing streak that they're in right now. They're currently on a 4-game slide. At the same time, at the 12th spot, a win today would allow them to get into double figures in terms of wins and would tie them with Cebu and Muntinlupa. And Muntinlupa has been in quite of a slide, you know, 14-game losing streak after that tremendous start. So anything can happen, especially if Sarangani pulls this one off, playing away.
So mabigat ang implications ng laban natin. Let's bring in Gianna Llanes, who's been checking in with the Sarangani Gripper. Sarangani, medyo may chance pa sila dito, Gianna, but how are they feeling right now heading into this matchup?
Well, Sidelf and Christian, as you guys mentioned, Sarangani is holding on to all hope right now to still get into the play-in for the playoffs this season. But for this game, they are severely undermanned. In fact, most of their players that are lined up are reserve players, with two of their players, Coy Alves and Charles Caliano, playing with injuries and not at 100%. Sabi ni Coach Toto, medyo sayang kasi nung pumasok siya bilang head coach, gumaganda na ang depensa at team chemistry ng kanyang koponan. But he is also holding on to all hope that the players who are here are going to step up and cover Bataan's leaders, who he believes is Sazon and Flores. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Gianna. So an update there for Sarangani. So already playing against the team na may home court advantage. Now they are also undermanned. So medyo mabigat itong challenge ahead for Sarangani. But they have been, ito Sarangani, may mga nakukuha silang magandang performances dito of late. From someone like Ken Brillantes and syempre Martin Gozum, who is with the Sarangani squad after winning a championship with Pampanga last season. Kamusta sila in their last game, Christian? They went up against San Juan. No? This was a losing effort right here. Pero ito si Ken, nagpakitang gila sa laban na to.
Tama, no? Pareha sila in double figures, combined for 28 points. Both were 10 of 22 from shooting. We're going to see the numbers. You see the 3-point field goals, made 3 combined as well. Now, individually, they did well. But, I'm not going to take that away from them. But, as a team, they have to do much better aside from the 4-game slide. Now, sure, they went up against one of the best teams in San Juan in the last game. But they lost by almost 2 months. I mean, 51 was the highest, or was the biggest lead for San Juan. And if that's not enough for you to wake up, I don't know what is. Now playing away against a desperate team like Bataan, they better make sure they play as a team tonight, not only expecting those two to put up those numbers.
Bataan, on the other hand, they've been relying on this formidable backcourt. They've been playing well itong backcourt na to, Hubert Cani and Alfred Flores not successful against Quezon in their last game. Pero itong dalawang players na to, maganda yung pinapakita nila in some of the games this season. They finished in double figures against Quezon, but you would expect more from them, particularly in this ball game na medyo may advantage sila.
Tama ka dyan. No, especially playing at home, obviously, crowd is on your side. There's familiarity on the court with the rim. And again, you're fighting for your play-in situation. And this has been a team I felt Sidef all throughout the season that has enough talent to become a top 6 team. And they have just kept falling short time and time again in their games. What I expect from them in this game is not only to fall short, but to win big.
Yeah, and Ebes Sazon, the acknowledged leader of this team from Hermosa, Bataan, he has really carried the fight and taken on a leadership role for this team. Alfred Flores, will he come out with all guns blazing in this ball game? Let's find out. The starters with Richard Campos.
Calambre. Starting at guard number 12, Martin Gozum. Playing center number 13, Coy Alves. And at power forward number 34, King Destacamento. The head coach is Toto Dohilio, assisted by Mark Manalang, Joshua Inocentes, John Covarrubias, Jock Labrador, Lawrence Lopez, Jeff Cleopas. Team consultant, John Calios. Team manager, architect, Andrew Bellarmino. And now, for your One Bataan Risers, Kamaya Coast. Starting at guard number 8, Dom Vera. At forward number 11, Rafi Octubre. At guard number 18, Tutoy Ramirez. Forward number 23, Rinwil Yambing. Playing center number 27, Chris Javier. They are led by Ogudi Ilagan, assisted by Ogi Gumatay, Mactan John Flores, and F. Francisco with Arvin Ginto, Paul De La Cruz, Rene Baina, Prince Cruz, Louis Cortina, Marvin Molines, Erwin Luzara, and Dinalupihan Councilor El Granada.
Visiting Sarangani Gripper starts with Martin Gozo, Mix Pascual, Coy Alves, King Destacamento, and Carlo Escalambre. Bataan naman as Tutoy Ramirez, Dom Vera, Chris Javier, William Bing, and Rafi Octubre. So interesting here that it looks like Martin Gozum will be the point guard para dito sa Sarangani team na kulang sa tao ngayon. William Bing wins the tip. Don Vera attacks the closeout, blocked by Alves. Rebound nakuha ni Javier. He'll take the jumper, Chris Javier Mintis, and look at William Bing go. Energetic start para dito kay William Bing. Misses the 3. Another chance here. Octubre trying to find Javier sa ilalim. It ends up as a turnover.
They get 2 chances at it. Still scoreless, no? But good energy, tulad nga na sinabi mo, to start the game for the home team.
Here's Destacamento. Gozum. 7 to shoot here for Sarangani. Destacamento with a jumper. He knocks it down.
As a point guard, Gozum makes the first good decision of the game. The defense of Bataan, they ice the ball screen on that empty corner, and then he finds Destacamento for that short jumper.
Vera to Ramirez. Yambing was behind the back looking for Octubre. Nice pass, William Bing. For Rafi Octubre, ang ingay agad ng mga tao dito sa Orion.
And Bing with a nice behind the back dribble stop move right there, and then the late pass for Octubre, who's always had the nice touch, especially coming from that area.
Ganyan na yan. Season 2 pa lang tayo.
Sa Cebu siya, no?
Oo, Rafi Octubre. Ganyan na yung calling card niyan. Destacamento, naubusan ng oras ang Sarangani.
See the same play. They ran the same play. Gozum pass it to the same guy. The only difference, nag-react na yung depensa. Ito yung behind the back, step back, and then that late drop for Octubre.
Ramirez, Vera, Javier, jumper, won't go, rebound, Carlo Escalambre. Oh, taken away by William Bing. Look out below. William Bing throws it down.
What a nice way to start this ball game. Not only with the energy of the crowd, but giving them the reason to cheer for a slam like that by Yambing.
5-4. Ganda na sagot ni Migs Pascual doon. Vera to answer the three. That doesn't work. Rebound ni Gozum. 2.5 minutes gone by. Gozum turns
Short.
around. That doesn't work. Rebound ni Javier. Yambing is ahead. Again. Yes. William Bing. Talon ng talon eh.
Ganun talaga pag bata. Off the outlet pass by Javier.
Bang klase ito si William Bing. Energy right from the tip. Destacamento, nowhere to go. Gozum, bigay kay Koy Alves. Uses the crossover. Challenge by Octubre. Off the mark. Ramirez with the rebound. Agawan sa pwesto. There's a whistle going against.
It's gonna be against Bataan,
Yeah.
I think.
Check out this Gixxer. Great move of the game. Born for greatness. An emphatic slam para kay William Bing.
Oh no. It's for Bataan. So it's a foul on Alves on a rim running Octubre.
Wow, that's William Bing's partner. Yung nakuhanan doon, no? Marami sila pero hindi ko na alam. Chris Javier puts it in. 8-5. Alam mo, ikaw dapat updated ka na rin sa mga ganyan eh. Christian Luanzon.
Well, I'm sorry.
Si Mike Perez, ina-update ako. Kagabi, nag-cover kami. Pagkakuha ng fan, sabi niya, that's Alec Elorde's girlfriend. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Ganun ng mga dito. Kaya you should cover more often, my friend.
Good for you. Pero alam mo, good din. Yung 3 points ni Vera. The biggest lead so far after that 3. 11-5, Bataan.
Really good start here. Yambing with a steal again. Bobuelo si Will. Off-balance shot. No. He gets his own miss. Athletic enough to finish. Athletic enough to get his own miss kahit may tao dun.
Dami ng rebounds nito, no? Yambing, couple steals. Dunks, obviously.
And siya pa yung nagpasa dito kay Don Vera. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. I think William Bing needs this type of game. You know, medyo tahimik itong season na to para kay William Bing. He was an all-star last season when he was at Quezon City.
Right. And the thing with Yambing is obviously, the potential is clearly there. I mean, yung haba pa lang niya eh. Even though you don't know him as a basketball player by profession, pero unang kita mo sa kanya, sasabihin mo kagad, player to. Matangkad, mahaba ang galamay. But then, pagpasok niya sa loob, watching him, jump over the place, run, and showing his athleticism. The thing with him, it's always about this potential, and it's about time that he turns the potential into performance.
And talk about performance. How about Bataan performing very well here in front of their home fans? They have jumped out into a 10-point lead. 15-5 here, forcing Coach Toto to a timeout. The fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Expa Personal Karaoke Speaker. Everyday Karaoke. Itong Sarangani not taking care of the ball. And Bataan capitalizing. We will be right back. The Risers suffering a 65-91 drubbing from the Quezon Huskers more than a week ago. That was in Caloocan, I believe.
Well, they were just at the wrong side of the bed because they just caught one of the best teams in the league having their best shooting night of making 14 threes. And then maybe their worst shooting night, only making 4 and shooting at a very low clip of 14.8%.
Ramirez for 3, got it.
Different story tonight though.
5 puntos na si Tutoy Ramirez. 50% shooting for Bataan. 2 of 6 lang for Sarangani. Pascual not convert from beyond the arc. Yambing, he'll try a 3 over the top.
I thought that baseline was clear for him to make a drive.
Yun din yung sinabi nila Coach Mactan and Coach Ogie Gumatay doon.
Sazon comes in, checks in for Yambing.
18-5. Koy Alves nakabuelo. Travel.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was a good move. 18-5 here. Tutoy Ramirez, bigay kay Rafi Octubre. Sazon, 1 dribble pull-up, masyado malakas. Sunga with the rebound. Back the other way for Sarangani. Lars. Alanganin ng pasa, naagaw ni Sazon. Ramirez is ahead of the pack. And Tutoy will finish with the left hand. 7 points na para kay Tutoy Ramirez, and the bleeding has not stopped for Sarangani. Risers up by 15.
Not sure what Ken Brillantes was thinking right there. I thought he had a good chance to stop that fast break or delay it. But instead, derecho yung layup ni Ramirez doon.
Lars Sunga almost breaks the printer, the laptop, and everything. I'm trying to save that basketball, pero changes here sa lineup ng Sarangani. Alves and Escalambre. Pahinga muna, Caliano and Decano.
And to your point, that's what I like about our position being high up here on the other side. Or, the fans don't see it or the viewers don't see it. Pero walang babangga sa atin dito. Kahit bola, hindi tatama sa atin dito.
Bola may chance, pero tao hindi. Wala
Chance sa ba bola rito?
Oo naman.
Grabe na yun. Unang-unang layo na.
Pag ako naglaro at ikaw nag-cover, may chance lagi.
That's a good point.
Pascual for 3. That doesn't go. Rebounding Hubert Cani.
Unless maglagay ako ng ring dito ako tumira. Oktubre, ito tinira.
Board ang tinamaan. Rebound ni Ken Brillantes. Here's Lars Sunga. Sunga attacks and finds a way through. Lars Sunga.
I just have to say, nabanggit mo nga in the previous games today. That's my first time here. I'm really impressed with the fans. It's a 13-point lead, the home team, and every possession, they have screamed, shouted, and cheered for everything.
Ganyan ang mga fans dito sa Bataan. I like covering in this venue, although medyo malayo. But, when there's a way that this becomes a shorter trip,
Right.
I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't think twice.
Right.
Number 1, medyo malamig siya. Okay?
Right.
Malamig siya.
Right.
And then, ganda yung atmosphere lagi dito sa Orion Sports Complex. Tapos kung maaga-aga ka, pwede kang magmuni-muni sa sa dagat.
Sa dagat.
Oo, di ba? Nakikita mo yung MOA from here.
Kita ba talaga?
Oo.
Oh, wow.
Ngayon medyo madilim na. Huwag kang dumiretso doon mamaya.
Oo.
Baka dumiretso ka doon sa dagat banda. Wala na kami doon. Dito lang tayo.
Dapat talaga gumawa na ng, ng bridge.
Oo.
May plano na dati.
Meron na.
Meron na eh. Kaya lang nahinto sa plano eh.
Pinasa na dito, JL Capulong. Was drafted as well last Sunday. Pascual, that's his second three. Next Pascual. 10 to 22. 12 yung nahabol ng Sarangani. Jamil. Jamil Gabawan. Kontra-tsempo yung galaw na yon.
He just takes his time inside. Knows he has the advantage.
Narsunga masyadong malakas. Pascual lets it fly. Tapikan ng bola. Ends up with Sazon. Ahead to Kani. Gabawan. Fouled by Charles Cañano. That's 2 free throws para kay Jamil.
It's always not a good sign defensively kapag nauunahan ka pa ng big man ng kapilang koponan, and Gabawan right there, the recipient of the canny pass on that diagonal pass.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Mintis ang unang free throw. And 25 to 10. Minute and 20 remaining. So we see a response here from Sarangani now. Cagliano wants to post up on Robbie Darang. And dun si Capulong. Binigay kay Pascual. He's in trouble. That will stay with Sarangani with only 2 seconds in the shot clock. It's Rudy Ilagan right there, being helped by Mactan. Sunga has to shoot. That is short. Rebound, Wilbert Kani. Kani pushing.
Weak side. There you go.
Eves Sazon for 3. Libre. In and out. Under a minute to play. Sarangani down by 15. Sunga, atake, the bump. And that's still short. Rebound ni Pascual. Brillantes. Travel.
A little late on the closeout, but was enough. No, Capulong forcing the turnover on Brillantes. 2 for 1, maybe.
Yeah.
There it is.
Darang takes the jumper and knocks it down. 27 to 10. 17 agad ang lamang dito ng Bataan. Lars. Capulong ang nakabantay. Whistle going against JL Capulong. Wala pa sa penalty dito ang Bataan. So, it's okay. Baseline inbound lang para dito sa Sarangani. 13.5 seconds remaining in the first period. We go to Pascual. Sunga. That's a tough angle para kay Lars. Decano able to score underneath. Darang nadulas pa, no? And that is a travel, pero wala na ring oras. The first quarter ends with Bataan with a commanding 15-point lead.
Now here's the highlights. That starts off with a yumbing dunk. Oh, you mentioned a lot of energy. Started out para sa Bataan, and they get the response from the crowd. This was the second one. Little baby dunk right there. And the turnovers has really been a problem for Sarangani. That's why they've been down early. Bataan in control to start this game.
Welcome back to the MPBL. Coming into this game, alam daw ng Bataan na gutom ang kanilang mga kalaban para sa panalo, but that doesn't mean that they're not hungry either. They know that to retain their number 10 standing, they have to win 2 of their 3 remaining games. But Coach Mack reminded his players that that's the minimum. Winning all 3 will give them more confidence entering the play-in. It will also mean that they can establish consistency and not just use breaks of the games and calls in their favor. Malaking bagay daw talaga ang leadership ni Jamil Gabawan at Ives Sazon sa koponan na ito. But the coaching staff also applauds Hubert Cani, Alfred Flores, and Robbie Darang for controlling the tempo of their games. Back to you, Sidelf and Christian.
Maraming salamat, G. And, sense of urgency here for Bataan. Ramdam natin right from the opening tip. 11 of 23 shooting. Decano is fouled by Gabawan.
And the remaining schedule, including this one, winnable games para sa Bataan. You talk about the schedule being in your favor. Obviously in control right now. They finish strong, they get this win. Their next assignments would be Bacolod and Valenzuela, 2 teams who are not in the hunt for not even a play-in spot. Pero minsan, yun yung mga delikadong kalaban din.
Yung Bacolod.
Yung mga walang pressure na team. Dahil ang Bacolod, their record, it doesn't really reflect their team.
Yeah, they're 4-22.
They're 4-22, but you ask every team, maybe 3/4 of the league, every time you play Bacolod, you get a run for your money.
Tama.
Talagang pinaglalaban mo yung larong yun.
Yeah, syempre ako, pinaglalaban ko talaga.
Yan.
And a week ago, I think it was in Binyan, Janjan Pastas had a really spectacular game, 37 points. Nag-player of the week pa. Janjan Pastas, tinambakan nila yung Manila.
Right.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Bacolod has had some really close games against some contenders. So, kaya hindi mo rin ma-take for granted yung team na yun. Kahit na 4 lang ang panalo nila so far this season. 29-14 here. Gomez for 3. That doesn't work. Capulo quickly to Sazon. Pinigay kay Robbie Darang. Hubert. Jamil. They clear out that side. Gabawan. Wild shot. Rebound nakuha ni Caliano. Ken Brillante is running the floor. Lars Sunga, a 3. Masyado malakas. Gabawan has stayed behind and he will get the 2 points.
Who says not working hard doesn't pay off at times? Minsan yung hindi bumababa sa depensa, kapag nakuha niya yung bola sa kabila, nare-reward ka rin dahil ikaw na yung nauna doon sa kabila.
Ouch. Minsan hanggang lang ako. Uy, half court, naiwan ako.
Para doon sa mga naniniwala, sige, tapusin mo
Fast
muna.
break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X-Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere.
Para sa mga hindi naniniwala, na ang tambay, may nangyayari din. Yan ang example sa basketball. Naiwan ka sa backcourt, ikaw ang unang mag-finish pag nakuha niya yung bola.
It's a shot clock violation. 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mabilis yung laro natin.
Parang tutol ka pa. Gusto natin lagi fast-paced.
Oo.
Di ba?
Robbie. Brillantes tracks it down. Rebound. Charles Caliano. Iniwan ng bantay. Off leg layup para kay Charles Caliano.
Mabigat doon, hindi lang yung bantay niya, pati yung bantay ng screener. Na Chris Xavier, late on the help right there. Good twist of the ball screen. I believe was Decano.
And Brillantes grabs the board. Caliano. Sunga. Atake ni Lars, a foul on Capulo. Humingi na yung timeout dito yung Bataan Risers. Although they're up by 15 here in the second quarter. 7:24 remaining. Sarangani losing big to the San Juan Knights a few days ago. Not much to be happy about if you're Sarangani with the way you lost to San Juan last.
They should feel horrible. What are you saying? Not much to be happy about is an understatement. If you're fighting for playoff contention, I don't care who you play. They played San Juan. It's one thing to lose the game. It's another yung manner of.
Tama.
And clearly, that was a game where I don't even know how to describe it.
I am trying to be nice. This is what happens when you don't. You're not here often.
No, because I covered that game.
Yeah, I know.
I covered that game.
You had to go through it.
I tell you, and I'm just a guy watching from the sidelines, and that's how I felt. And I think they should feel times 10 of what I felt if they really have some pride in them. Halos 2 buwan. Diba? A high of 51. And to see them respond like this, they're still down 14. It's not a done deal yet. Obviously, we're only in the second quarter.
Now it's down to 13.
They have to, they have to wake up.
Yeah, kailangan nila yung. And this is, they are not far off from each other, by the way. Only one win separating them.
Right.
So you gotta expect more. Mitchell Maynes has been inserted into the ball game. We'll talk about energy and athleticism here. Mitchell Maynes, a first-time All-Star this season.
And you might think that I'm, what's the yung Tagalog expression? OA? Well, forgive me, because to me, every time you wear a uniform, you represent more than your surname. I mean, yung pangalan mo na nga lang nare-represent mo, ang bigat na yan.
Yun nga. Here's Mitchell Maynes. Oh, grabe. 4 yung bitay doon. Lusot pa rin, Mitchell Maynes. I can't believe this guy went undrafted.
Exactly. I was about to say.
I can't believe it.
And to me, if I was Maynes, I don't know him personally. That's something I would really be offended. Really, considering the talent that he has, I think that he should have that, as a chip on his shoulder of getting better and prove everybody wrong.
Narsunga knocks down to 3, down to 12. Na, I remember last season when Jello Razon went undrafted, and the day after he played and poured 36 on the other team.
Wow. Yes, I remember.
And then gets signed.
Right.
A few weeks later.
And it's getting significant minutes, meaningful minutes in the finals from what I remember, 2 conferences back.
Yeah. So ganun yung it's been proven na once you get the snub in the draft and then come back here.
How you respond after that.
My point to prove ka lagi. And there were a lot of them, by the way. I was in the draft, I saw a lot of familiar faces. And it's just tough sometimes. As Jael Capulo puts on the moves. He's one of the guys who got drafted. It's tough. Nanonood ka and you're seeing all these names being mentioned and you see some familiar faces and they're not getting called.
Right.
And kilala mo sila, you're with them here.
Right.
Mabigat yun, ha?
Right.
And I'm sure you have your own draft memory kasi pinagdaanan mo rin yun.
Right. But this was the fast break. And then it turned into a kapulong basket of a mini post move inside the paint.
Ang ganda ng galaw ni JL Capulong na nice footwork. Balik na si William Bing sa laro. Fred Flores also in the game. Mitchell Maynez providing the defensive intensity. Maynez is blocked by Coy Alves. Back the other way, Sarangani. Down by 16. There's a foul on Flores. It's a hard foul. Unti na tinamaan siya sa sarili niyang kakampi.
But the foul was called against Bataan.
And Rafi Octubre will also check in. Oh, what a poor pass. On the inbound. And Coach Toto just...
And I know Coach Toto because I played for him for more than a year. And he's the type of coach that he's never going to get angry, which a part of him I admire as Javier. Javier right there and the high-low play on the horn set. Sometimes you beg him. We would beg him to at least show some frustration at least. But it's just not in him. But he has his own style of coaching, you know. And true enough, he came in here, you know, with 2 wins, I believe, in Sarangani.
Yeah, sunod-sunod.
And then, pagpasok niya, able to generate 7 wins. And lo and behold, Sarangani in a play-in hunt. But right now, it's not looking good for them. Starting in the last game against San Juan.
39-23. Gozum, step back 3, doesn't go. Rebound to Mitchell Maynez. Maynez on the move. Mitchell takes it strong to the cup.
And that's how you finish.
Doon na sa ibabaw talaga.
Yung unang finish niya malambot eh. Yung agaw niya. Na sinabayan ni Alves. Pero ito, kahit ilan pa kayo sumabay rito, Maynez takes off.
He gets a running start and finishes strong. 18 points ang lamang ng Bataan as we go into this timeout. 3:15 left. Back inside the Orion Sports Complex in Orion, Bataan. 41-23 is the count here. The Risers in command at the moment. Joboy Escalambre in the game. Para dito sa Sarangani. Here's Mace Pascual. Escalambre launches. That doesn't work. Javier with a rebound. Flores looks ahead. Mitchell Maynez again goes downhill. He will not be denied, Mitchell Maynez.
Excellent forward pass. And I'm not sure who it was. Maybe Yambing, maybe Octubre.
Or Flores.
Yung pag-seal screen sa ilalim.
Here, yeah,
That's Octubre. It clears the path, that runway for Maynez. Almost unstoppable when he gets ahead of steam.
8.8 points, 5.3 rebounds this season. He rattles that one home. 7 points now para kay Mitchell Maynez, all coming here in the last 5 minutes. He entered the game right around the 7-minute mark of this quarter.
If I must say, also has one of the most unique first names in the league.
Mitchell. Ooh, ito na makagaw. Ball pressure here from Bataan. 4 seconds sa shot clock ng Sarangani. Destacamento, blocked by Javier. And that's a shot clock violation. Grabe to. Imagine, we're looking at scenarios here. Imagine a Bataan Pasig play-in matchup.
Gandang laban
Do
yun.
or die.
Gandang laban yun. Gandang laban yun.
Although Pasig already won, the regular season matchup. Ibang usapan yun pag play-in as Minus scores again. He's got 9.
I would watch that. Yung matchup na yun. I wouldn't pay, but I would watch. I need free tickets.
Diba, bibigyan kita. Bibigyan kitang ID. May media ID ako,
Okay.
MPBL. Meron ka.
Okay.
Destacamento will drive. Labas kay Pascual. The swing to Escalambre. Fires a 3 and gets it to drop. Joboy Escalambre.
Over the outstretched arms of Yambing.
Oh, Yambing. The runway is clear again.
Octubre na naman on that strong side post. Clearing the path for his athletic wings. Yambing tsaka Minus man naman nasa wing mo eh.
Oh, kailangan mo lang ibigay yung bola na nakabuelo. Emil Yambing, 4 points and 3 rebounds per game, and expect him to do more.
Yeah. Yung kanina, no? Sabi mo, pinakita natin yung kanyang inspirasyon.
Yeah.
Ang tanong ko, sweet kaya siya sa totoong buhay tulad ng apelido niya.
Okay. 1-0 ka dun. 1-0.
Mayambing kaya siya. 1-1 na. Hindi nga natawa kanina sa Rocky Balboa eh.
Okay.
1-1 na.
Ayos. Ayos. Iba ka. Naisan mo ako doon. Yeah. Here's Alfred Flores.
Nararamdaman ko na eh. Lalo na. 1 minute remaining, 21 na. Mukhang ano na to eh. Pa-podcast mode na to.
Malapit na. Malapit na mag-start eh. 59 seconds remaining here in the second period. Bataan will use its timeout here in the second quarter. We will be right back. Dito pa rin tayo sa Union Sports Complex in Bataan. That's our Gixxer fan of the game, born for greatness. Kailan ba yun? Mga tik, hindi. O dito lang talaga yun. Mga taga dito yun. Mga fans si JL Capulong. Yan ang gusto ko.
Yan.
May feedback, may identification.
Correct.
47 to 26. 50 seconds. Kani. And look at that ball zip from side to side. Shot clock violation. I thought Kani had a shot earlier.
Pero parang umabot, no?
Yeah, I think so too.
Oo, pero iba ang sinasabi ng ating mga table officials.
(47 to 26 here. We'll check if umabot o hindi. Referee Maynard Centeno. Talking things over with Richard Campos. Ano kaya announcement natin dito?
Mukhang babalik
Yeah.
sa Bataan.
Still discussing. Yeah, mukhang bola ng Bataan. Kumbaga inadvertent yung whistle na lang. 1 second. Ano kaya to?
Pero bakit 1 second? Kasi naitira, nakuhang offensive rebound.
Yeah. So inadvertent yung whistle. Kani takes the shot. It's an air ball, so definitely now a shot clock violation. Tagal nung 1 second na yun, ha? Naging 3 minutes yun.
Ano ka, si Rick Smith nga kalaban Orlando sa playoffs. Naka-fake pa game-winning shot.
1 second.
Oh, Indiana. Marami nang di makakaalala siguro nun, pero sa akin, naalala ko yun. Kalaban yung team ko
Was that the Lakers?
Orlando.
Penny
Hardaway days.
He stepped on the line. Coy Alves. That's a dunking Dutchman right there.
Yeah.
Huwag mong yun. Rick Smiths. Inabanda lang lagi. Parang inaano lang yung ring.
And this happened during the 1995 season.
95 season. Ano pa bang wala si noon. Wala si MJ noon. Wala si MJ noon. Houston Rockets yun eh. 94-95 back-to-back.
Hindi, pero 95, yun yung bumalik na siya eh. Sazon with the last shot to finish the quarter. Wala.
That's it. And Bataan with a 21-point lead at the end of the first half. Mitchell Maynes and William Bing. Really strong performances here in the first half. In particular, ito si Mitchell Maynes, 6.5 minutes of action. Already with 9 points, 2 rebounds as well, 4 of 6 shooting. He leads Bataan to this 21-point lead at the break. Inside, Caballero finds Tolentino. Beautiful. Such a wizard with the ball. Ito si Giano Caballero.
A nifty no-look pass. Galing kay Giano Caballero, wowing everybody here inside the United Center.
Dito ng Pangasinan. The bench. Oh, what a pass! CBC with a finish. The wraparound special galing kay Chino Mosqueda.
Pang ilang magandang pasa rin ni Chino Mosqueda. Really good looks from Chino.
Where are you going, ladies and gentlemen? I have something special para sa aking kakampi. Si Carl Brian Cruz, Chino Mosqueda, a special delivery.
Hirapan sa makuha yung kanyang mga puntos, make him bleed for his points.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Tabi, what a move! That was nasty. Cyrus Tabi.
That's a righteous crossover.
Yes, it's a great move of the game. Born for greatness.
Wow. I mean, what a move. Stepping back to set up the righteous crossover.
Robles. Marcelino, the spin. Oh, what a finish! Parang twister.
He twisted parang 2 beses pang umikot sa hirap ng
Twister
tira.
Price.
Oo.
Twister Price move.
Nice.
Gonzalez wants magbuhos on the other side because he wants this step back to drop! LJ Gonzalez! It is his time. It's the fourth quarter, 67-63.
Well, again, the offense of LJ against the defense of JC.
This is the Gixxer great move of the game. Born for greatness. Gets the ball to LJ. Sandagon, that's a risky pass. Gabanal dumps it to Simon, who's fouled! The basket will count for Simon Sandagon. This is the assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Gabanal's poise right there on full display. Free throw, 83-69. Boom, boom again! Boom, boom, Tampos with a throwdown. Just gliding that one and hammering that one home. Boom, boom, Tampos. Couple of dunks here in the final period. Desiderio for three. Shadow malakas. Tali with the rebound. Finds Martel. Labas kay Meneses. Martel gets it back and throws it down. He drops the hammer out of nowhere. Leon Martel. Martel taking off with the right hand right there. Nobody challenging Leon Martel. Rebound, Credo. They have to go now. Abdul has it. Sawat inside and we're tied. 8.5 remaining. Oh, ball is loose, and it's Zamboanga basketball. What a turnaround here in Palayan City. 82 all. What a comeback para sa Zamboanga.
See that shot right there by Alin Bolanadi. That fell short. Credo off to the races, trying to find an open teammate. Found Sawat, immediately catch and move, testing the middle defense and getting that shot.
To Chavez, they have time. Chavez, the layup! Will that count though? Will that count? Wow. Will that count? I thought
He turned on the Jets, but I think it's going to count. I think it was just in the nick of time.
hold on to your horses, folks. Pajarito quickly to J.R. Chavez, and here he comes.
Wow. Yeah. Just in the nick of time.
We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime, folks. J.R. Chavez sending this one to OT with that late drive, beating everyone else.
The official motorcycle partner of the MPBL. And time for the second half action for Sarangani River and your Bataan Racers. Come on, pros.
(47-26) here, Bataan in the lead at the break dito sa Orion Sports Complex. An early start here for Bataan's William Bing, throwing it down twice in the first period. And Bataan shooting 45%, +5 in rebounding as well. Fast break points, they are forcing turnovers and they are scoring off those turnovers. 10 turnovers ng Sarangani, 12 ang nakapitalize itong Bataan, and a 16-2 edge in fast break
Well,
scoring.
there's a saying that you have to learn from your mistakes, right? I don't think Sarangani has learned from theirs, because last game they gave up a whopping 45 points, fast break points. And this one, against Bataan, obviously a lower seeded team, a much lower seeded team against San Juan, and yet the effort is still not there in terms of getting back in transition. And we're just talking about effort. So 47-26, 21-point lead, still a lot of basketball time. So what do you have left in you if you're Sarangani? Because you're fighting for play-in position, but the way you've been playing, the way you started out this game, certainly does not help your cause.
And Lars Sunga is the leading scorer for Sarangani.
I'm not so sure if the players understand that every time, this is something we always emphasize, every time you're on the floor, it's always a tryout.
Absolutely.
It's a tryout for your own team, because in our league, very rare, I don't think it's even 1%, as you see the open shot created right there by
Dom Vera.
Dom Vera. No, I think it was Ramirez to Vera. But correct me if I'm wrong, is there any player in the league getting or is secured for at least a two-season contract, 2-year contract? Is there anyone that you know? Baka meron.
Yeah,
right?
there might be
There
some.
might be, but I don't think it's even 1%. My point is, every time you're on the floor, it's a tryout for your own team to be renewed next season, I'm just assuming that all players have that desire na magkaroon pa ng trabaho still. And it's a tryout to the other teams watching, maybe a tryout to the team you're playing against. Minsan ganun eh.
Yeah.
Yung kahit na masama yung nilaro mo buong season, pero maganda yung nilaro mo,
That game.
that particular day, lalo na pagdating sa dulo na, with the season right now coming to a fold, only a few games remaining, you're losing out on the opportunity to have another contract, to feed your family, to feed yourself, and to at least have a comfortable life. That's my point.
And Carlos Calambre banking that one in. 29-47. So it's basketball, but it's also life and a lot of things related with everyday life.
Ano yung mga unang sinabi natin? 7 seasons na tayo, Sidelf. What was your first reaction? Knowing that there's a new league.
Yeah, 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Back in 2018, knowing that there's a new league, that time it was only 10 teams. Multiply that by at least 20. Maybe 15 on the roster, 5 on the coaching staff, maybe another couple guys in the utilities.
That's
right.
That's
Multiply that by 10. So, di ba pag may
1,000.
bagong liga, di ba? May trabaho. And
maraming may trabaho.
And that multiplies to their families, whether you're a family of 4, a family of 5, sometimes even more, beyond your wife and kids, magulang mo, kapatid mo.
Yeah.
Diba? And that's what the MPBL is providing. So for the players to come out this way, to me, as Vera right there finishes uncontested in the fast break, and there's a turnover by Gaspar. And that's why, to me, and I'm sorry to say this, I find it always offensive when you're not giving your 100% And I'm not even talking about losing and winning the game.
The fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig, free installation for split-type air conditioners. Yeah, you're right. And I think there have been a lot of instances this season, you know, na ganun na nga, no? And you know, I think parity-wise, a big percentage of this, you know, sa liga natin na maganda yung parity because we see a lot of teams bunched together in the team standings.
Tama.
But there are also teams, you know, down there na, you know, sometimes you know, kailangan medyo may extra push if you wanna make up the ground that you have lost.
Yeah, because you owe it to your city, right? I mean, there's a reason why, you know, nasa harapan yan eh, at hindi yung apelido. The same thing goes when you play for a school or a barangay of anything because you represent more than yourself every time you wear a certain uniform.
Escalambre. Really, itong Sarangani, nahihirapan sa ball pressure dito ng Bataan. Escalambre will try again. That is short. Caliano saves it. Caliano spins it, baseline. There's a foul. Will it count? Yes. It will.
And that's what you want to see. Tulad ng ginawa ni Caliano. You know, pumaparaan. Smallest guy on the floor right now, and yet he scores almost close to the basket.
And Mitchell Maynez will check in. It will count, sabi ni referee Edmar Avis. Let's check that one here again. Really, that's his game. Ito si Charles Caliano, one of the, you know, even when he was still in the collegiate ranks, talagang sanay pumoste itong point guard na to. Completes the three-point play. Still a 20-point deficit ang hinaharap dito ng Sarangani. But one big run here in the third could change things. It has to start defensively, and that is Decano coming up with a block. Here comes Gozum. Nandun si Maynez. Pulls back, balik kay Caliano. 15 on the shot clock here for Sarangani. Caliano to Escalambre for three. Got it.
Created by Caliano, rejects the ball screen. And tao ni Escalambre forced to help. And then he knocks it down. Javier, though, with a nice move to stop the bleeding on this mini run by Sarangani.
Not to travel on Carlo Escalambre.
It's unforced, really. Unforced.
Jael Capulong returns for Chris Javier. Lars Sunga is also back. This time for Sarangani. Escalambre will rest. Capulong gets it to Dom Vera. That's a three for Dom Vera.
Just when you think that Sarangani is slowly having life because of a silly turnover, 5 straight points kagad itong Bataan.
8 points na para kay Dom Vera. Caliano posting up on Tutoy Ramirez inside. The kick out, Gozum misfires. There's a foul
Against Bataan.
on Capulong. And Rafi Octubre returns for Carl Bringas. Commissioner Kenneth Durendez, Emer Oreta, our head of operation, our head of security, Lili Distrito. Inside, Lars Sunga. He gets the roll.
post move there. And with a jump hook. Narsunga, I believe.
9 points.
Yeah, 9 points.
Kapulong backing down on Destacamento. 2 free throws coming up para kay JL Kapulong. Bataan certainly shoring up their coaching staff as well.
I know. I'm glad you noticed. But obviously getting the most obvious one, the addition of MPBL champion coach, the first one to get it, in Coach Mactan.
Coach John Flores is also there.
You're right.
Yeah. Si Coach Rene Baina nandun na sa gilid. Ano na lang. Relax konti.
May ano na yan eh. May heart condition na yan si Coach Rene. Kailangan dun muna siya.
El Granada, Gary David is also part of the coaching staff.
Feels like he's always been a part of Bataan, whether he is here or not.
Yeah, he
Diyan
is.
din naglaro yan eh.
Yeah, he is Mr. Bataan basketball. Mitchell Maines is away.
Salbak.
Maines! Oh, he misses the dunk.
Salwapak.
Sunga back the other way. Mitchell grabs the rebound. Here we go, Mitchell Maines. Oh. Wala. Same reaction from the crowd.
Naibawi.
61 to 37, 4.5 minutes to play. Sa penalty na rin ng Bataan. Maaga.
Ayun.
That's a poor foul.
Yeah. Natakam masyado, no?
This was the missed dunk from Mitchell Maines taking off from 2 feet, but sa kabila, binalik na ulit. Coast to coast that time para kay Mitchell Maines.
Pares naman 2 points. Yung pangalawa, sinigurado na niya.
First free throw para kay Lars Sunga is good. He is into double figures. 10 points. Maraming salamat sa LGR. Official outfitter dito sa MPBL. 1 for 2 para kay Lars Sunga.
Kapulong gets the easiest rebound of the ball game. Hindi na tumalon, isang kamay pa.
JL trying to find his way to the cup. Decano is there. Alves is there. 2 players had to be
Walled up.
para hindi siya makatira doon. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Oh, the inbound ends up as a turnover. Decano. A poor pass na agaw ni Maines. Mitchell on the move. Alves is there. Para mapigilan ng progress ni Mitchell now with Hubert Cani. Octubre is wide open. Alves secures the rebound. 3.5 minutes to go. 23-point lead for Sarangani. For Bataan rather. Sarangani naghahabol dito. Galiano. Ball knocked away by Sazon. Here comes Maines.
Too much dribbling.
Yeah, helter-skelter basketball here. Gozul will drive and score.
Well, he was really determined to get that basket because on his initial drive, even before the drive, he had Galiano wide open on the right corner already. And yet, like I said, was determined to get this basket.
Gusto niya talaga pumunta sa strong side niya. Martin Gozo, both teams in penalty here in the third. 3:11 to play. He completes the 3-point play. Back to 20. Ang deficit dito. 3 points pa lang para kay Gozo. Kapulong. Gets it to Maines. Maines atake sa gitna. Nabitawan ng bola. There's a whistle going against Destacamento. 2 free throws para kay Mitchell Minus.
One thing that Bataan has to improve on is off the ball, especially when guys like Minus, Yambing drives to the basket. Feels like everybody's just watching them make something happen.
Meanwhile, let's check in with Gian Alianes.
Mitchell Minus admits feeling a whirlwind of emotions when talking about the recent PBA draft. Yung family daw niya ang nag-push sa kanya to try it out dahil maganda ang linalaro niya this season dito sa MPBL. The day before the draft and during the combine, he was getting good feedback daw kaya aminado siya na umasa siya na mapipili siya ng isang team. But no hard feelings daw. He is using this as motivation to trust in his own abilities like his family did and like Bataan has been doing. Naniniwala daw siya na his time will come. Sadel and Christian?
Thank you so much, G. It just
I want him to be angry, really. I mean,
sabi niya nga, his time will come.
yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, yung motivation, okay? But I really want him to be angry because that's how much I believe in him, in his potential. That's why when I got the news that nobody drafted him, nashock talaga ako.
Well, you know, I was there in the draft and I was shocked at some of our MPBL players going very, very late into that draft. Even Kenny Roger Rocacorva nearly went undrafted. So, grabe yun. I said, wow. A double-digit scorer in the MPBL and he almost went undrafted. Gabawan secures the rebound. Gets it to Sazo with the layup. Ito talagang representatives to ng
Bataan. Oh.
Taga Balanga si Jamil, taga Hermosa si Ives. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Lars. Nandun si Kapulong. Sunga. 4 seconds of the shot clock. Ball knocked away.
Siguro magandang maklarify ko rin, no? Hindi ko ibig sabihin doon na magalit siya sa mga sa mga teams na hindi kumuha sa kanya. Ang punto ko lang doon, to play angry. Alam mo yun, yung dahil sobrang galit ka sa sitwasyon mo that it would really
Fire you up.
You know, talagang pipigain mo lahat, every practice, every game.
11 points and 3 rebounds. Well, I'm sure different players deal with things differently.
That's just my 2 cents.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure kung ikaw, if you did go undrafted, baka iba rin yung impact sa'yo.
I don't know.
You never know. We will never know.
I'll never know because I got drafted.
66 to 45, but yun nga, no, it brings me back to that, you know, Sunday evening nung nakita ko yung maraming aspirants na galing dito sa liga natin.
Right.
Kapulong with a rebound, bigay kay Kani. Hubert on the move, good pick provided by Gabawan, but referee Maynard Centeno says,
Not a good one, Sidaf.
na naggumalaw siya ng extra.
Yeah.
Andun na eh, okay na to eh, kanina. And Minus goes back to the bench.
Malalim na binaon pa eh.
Here's the move earlier by Kapulong. (66-45), 21 ang lamang ng Bataan.
Si Kapulong, no? Pag talaga alam mo yung history ng basketball, pwede mong pagkamalan na baka pamangkin o kamag-anak ni Joel Dualan.
El Aparador.
Oh, may hawig eh. That's my former teammate, by the way.
El Aparador, Joel Dualan. Saan kaya yun, no?
I don't know, I haven't heard from him for a while. Quite for years already.
Oo, grabe yun. UM.
Okay.
Flores with a drive. Yes! After Flores off the glass and in. Pressure here from Bataan again. Sunga gets away. Escalambre inside. He scores. And Sunga feeling pain in his left hamstring.
They should still up for the last shot.
Kapulong inside basket and one.
Hamstring.
Yeah, non-contact injury. It was 5 against 4 on the other end. I don't think he can continue.
Hawak niya yung kanyang left hamstring. One of the trickiest injuries.
Maselan eh. And he can't put weight on it right now. Alves helping out Lars Sunga.
Something that you always hate to see.
Already undermanned. Alam natin na kulang-kulang sila sa tao.
Right.
Ito Sarangani and then nadagdagan pa dyan yung injury kay Lars Sunga. It's a mandatory sub. The way things are shaping up here, we might not see Lars Sunga back. JL Kapulong with 8 points and 3 rebounds. He completes the three-point play. There's a steal here by Gabawan. Kapulong will score and one.
I think Coy Alves is making a case na masyadong malapit sa kanya yung inbounder. No? Maybe step over the line. Let's see. Hindi, malayo.
JL
Seeing the
Kapulong.
replay.
Oh, ganda ng finish na yun. Galing kay JL Kapulong. Another three-point play in the offing here. And that's six points in 5.6 seconds para kay JL Kapulong. Lead is at 25 for Bataan. And dyan nagtatapos ang ating third quarter. Medyo mahaba ang ating third quarter. Both teams going over the limit. But talking about the effort here of Bataan, talagang sila ang nanguna naman dito in that department, able to force turnovers and getting out in transition. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL.
But it was a quarter wherein Bataan had tied their highest scoring quarter of 27 tulad nung naitala nila nung first quarter. Kaya maganda pa rin ang kanilang kalamangan papasok ng fourth.
The fourth quarter is about to begin here in Orion, Bataan. That's our fan of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Bataan Risers, Kamaya Coast. Closing in on another win here. 74-49. Gagaling talaga ng mga cameraman at director natin. Hindi po ako hindi po ako yung nag-aano doon Mga kaibigan po natin sa OB-Ban yun. Wala po kaming kinalaman ni Christian Luanson doon. I am just hindi kami yung namimili ng mga shots dito. Nagagaling lang din ng mga director namin at mga cameraman. Capulong with the rebound. 27 points and 23 in the third quarter. Gabawan lost his footing and it's a travel.
The Sacramento pulled the chair right there. I don't think he even had to go for the spin move right there, considering the heft advantage he has. Pero ito, magnanakaw na legal ang ginawa ni Hubert Cani.
Okay.
Sumusubok ulit.
Very timely ang iyong mga comments. Mr. Luanson, yung analysis.
Sa basketball pwede yan.
Ayan, 11 steals for
Oo.
Bataan. 4 lang
Diba?
para sa Sarangani.
Oo.
Here's Escalambre. Carlo fires. That's an air ball. A 27-point lead here for Bataan. Ives Sazon. Well challenged by Escalambre. Flores with a rebound. Alfred for 3. And Escalambre secures the ball para dito sa Sarangani. Pascual puts the ball on the deck. Alves. Caliano. Napulong with a rebound. Cani ahead to Flores. We will wait for friends. Goes down low to Capulong.
Turns the ball over. Couple substitutions for both teams. Darang comes in for Hubert Cani. Decano comes in for Alves.
Destacamento. Now Caliano wants to test the defense of Flores. Swings it over to Escalambre. Another miss. Gabawan. Goes down low to Capulong. He came to play, JL Capulong.
No question. Just a master of using his body inside the paint. Nice inside hand finish.
Pascual fires, yes.
Pangatlong three-pointer na yan, no?
Oo.
Had 2 quick ones in the first quarter.
Nakaiba din yung release nitong Mix Pascual.
I was about to say.
Pero mabilis eh. Hindi mo akalain na
Papasok. Wala masyadong arko eh, no? Another silly turnover.
very uncharacteristic for a playmaker as steady as Caliano to commit that turnover. Capulong goes back to the bench. Balik na si Javier. Balik na rin si Yambing. Gozom is back on the floor. Para kay Carlo Escalambre. 6:38 remaining in our ball game. Darang has seen limited minutes here. Gabawan will try his luck. Kind of with a rebound. Pascual. Destacamento. See how this play develops here. Gozom, binabantayan ng maigi ni Yambing. Gets it. For Destacamento. Jumper. Could not get the roll. Flores with a rebound. Foul given up by Pascual to stop the fast break. And meanwhile, let's check in with Gian, who has an update with on Lars Sunga.
Yes, Adelphin Christian Larsunga said that he pulled his left hamstring down nearing the end of the third quarter. Nahihirapan siyang maglakad ngayon. At for sure daw, hindi na talaga siya makakabalik sa laro. Back to you guys.
Oh, sad news there para sa Sarangani. Maynes finishes up top. It is all been at the rim para kay Mitchell Maynes, Christian.
And that's the thing you love about him. Even though you try to give up the shot, right there, he gets his man with that mini ball fake. That was Decano. And then even the help defense couldn't do anything. It's been that kind of a night for Minus.
The Risers, they take on Parañaque on September 17. And then a duel with the Caloocan Bataan Kankalu on September 27. So they will still have a say, Christian, on how the rankings in the playoffs or play-in will pan out.
Si Bataan, no?
Si Bataan.
And nabanggit natin yan sa pre-game. No, because right now, Bataan in their division, 11 and 16 at number 10.
Including this win right here.
Including this win, right? This is going to be a win for sure. And with the remaining games, tama ba to? Parang iba yung pinakita sa screen kanina.
Yeah, 10 and 16.
No, I mean, Bacolod and Valenzuela is what's written here sa papel natin.
No, that should be Caloocan and that was Sarangani's games, by the way.
Okay.
So Bacolod and Valenzuela ang next two games ng Bataan.
Correct, ng Bataan.
They can finish 13 and 16.
Right.
Ang Sarangani, maybe 10 or 19. That might not be enough. You know, with
wala na. With this loss, umaasa na sila sa ibang team na matalo, no? Even if they, let's say, pull an upset, especially against Caloocan.
And what about this matchup, this Davao-Cebu matchup coming up? That could get spicy.
Right.
That could get spicy because that would baka yung mananalo
Could
dyan
determine the last play
or even number 9.
Right.
Because Muntinlupa's been losing 14 straight losses and look at the remaining games of Muntinlupa, Pampanga, Rizal, and Quezon.
Right.
Tough. Cebu has Davao and Bacolod. And Cebu right now is above those two teams. Davao has Pampanga, Manila, Abra, QC, and Cebu. QC and Manila, mas angat itong Davao with their record.
Right.
Cebu, angat ang Cebu sa kanila.
It's a team also you don't want to play. They've been playing well the last 6 games, winning 4 of the last 6.
Yeah.
Cebu, talking about Cebu.
Oo, maganda nilalaro na Cebu. They just missed Paul Desiderio in the last game against Pangasinan. In Davao though, at full strength with Keith Agovida, Raymond Escobedo, the rest of the crew, Jeff Comia, Wawi Iscosio, who's had a really
game-winning shot yun,
ang ganda ng season ni Wawi Iscosio, and you know, Jan Salubre, they are a dangerous opponent as well. So yeah, we might see Davao and Cebu making it to the play-in. It remains to be seen because but the only thing sure is that if Cebu...
A little showtime.
No, he's
Giving
had
this
a,
crowd something to cheer for once again.
he's had a few highlights here in Orion. And right here, oh. Pagka Dr. J, George
Don't
Gervin.
go there.
He did.
Don't
he did.
go there. He didn't. Malayo yun.
Meron siya dito. He also has done it here. Did you watch that? That was a top one play.
Nakita ko yun.
Malapit ba, Dr. J? Hindi rin. Ikaw talaga, taas talaga ng standards mo no?
Well, I mean, come on. Ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, one of the more iconic players in basketball, Dr. J, man.
And really, that had the crowd going
Okay
here.
na ako sa mga Galicia, Alabong, Hawkins, Periols. Diba? Not Dr. J.
O, di ba
that's a-
Berhel Meneses yun?
Yeah.
Pwede ba yun? Pwede ba yun?
Yan, pwede pa. Pwede pa. Pwede pa.
Aerial
Close
boy-
to it.
a-
Close
area-
to it. There you go.
Aerial Voyager.
Yeah. The only, I would say, yeah, like NBA comparison type of play that you could compare is definitely the Manaytay dunk.
Oo nga.
Yun. Yan.
Ano yun? DeAndre
Facial
Jordan.
talaga yun.
Ano yun? Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, or...
Well, hindi naman ganon. Hindi naman ganon. Yung mga tipong Luka over Jokic. Ganon.
Grabe. Biglang hindi ka naman ganyan nung nasa Dallas si Luka.
Ay ba na ngayon? Kakampi na yan ngayon eh. Condition pa, nakita mo?
Oo nga. 30-point lead here. All over but the final score. Robbie Darang, little Pinoy step. Pero maganda to. I think we're in for a really thrilling finish here sa ating regular
So
season.
yung kagandahan ng play-in.
Oo, may gusto kang iwasan. May gusto mo, ayaw mong masama sa play-in.
Kasi, kumbaga sa sikat na phrase na Tagalog, may baka sakali. Di ba?
There is always a chance. A 30-point lead here for Bataan. A minute and 56 remaining. Hindi na rin masyado gumalaw ang score dito sa fourth quarter. Christian, no?
Tama. Sarangani, 7 points pa lang. Ayun, pang 10. Pascual.
12 puntos na, all coming from beyond the arc.
Kasama dyan si Lars Sunga, who also has 12.
Robbie Darang. This Bataan team has depth. And that's why they are going to be a dangerous foe in the postseason. Mitchell Maines.
To some degree, I agree with you. But they also lack maturity, to my eyes. And to me, to get that maturity, I really think they should, which I think they're trying to, I really think they should push for the play-in. And then, yun nga, baka sakali, no, kung umabot sila sa playoffs, doon nila makukuha yung maturity nila with that experience.
From the play-in.
Coming into the next season.
Iba rin ang dala ng experience ng isang do or die game na medyo may yung possession for possession, parang talaga walang possession off.
Because every play, every possession is valuable. Obviously, the pressure is there, knowing that parang one miss you die yan eh. Diba? Knockout ka na kagad. Minus with another coast-to-coast highlight.
Mitchell Maines, 90-59 ang ating score dito. Mitchell Maines already with 18 points and 6 rebounds.
And a lot of highlights. Kung may score yun, leading scorer siya rin.
No. Did not see much of him in the All-Star game. Mitchell Minus for the North. Pascual pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
Papitik-pitik kasi.
Gusto mo yan. to 62. Looks like itong si Robbie Daran will dribble this one out. Look at Mitchell Minus. Ooh! Oy! Baguio will try his luck. Yambing out to Darang.
No need to shoot.
Yeah, no need to shoot, really. And that's it. The Bataan Risers win their 6th game here at home. They dub Sarangani. They deal Sarangani with another blowout loss. Sarangani's hopes of making the play-in, absorbing another blow here, but the Bataan Risers firming up their hold of the number 10 spot in the North Division. And Mitchell Minus came out of the bench and really was on attack mode. He finishes with 20 points and 6 rebounds. 9 of 15 shooting para kay Mitchell Minus.
Well, it felt like from the backcourt pa lang, as soon as he got either a turnover or a defensive rebound, he was smelling blood on the other end and was just quickly to advance the ball on the other side. Kaya nakita nyo lahat ng highlights niya, coast to coast with those highlight finishes.
90 to 62 ang ating final score. Bataan winning, picking up their 11th win of the season. They improved to 11 and 16. Sarangani drops to 9 and 19. Let's go to Gianna Llanes.
Congratulations to our best player of the game, Mitchell Minus from the Bataan Risers. Mitchell, 1 week after not getting drafted into the PBA, you showed us a 20-point performance tonight. Sabi mo nga, no hard feelings, basta ipapakita mo ang kaya mo. Gaano ka kasaya ngayon sa performance mo?
Sa akin, super happy kasi nandito yung family ko, bumiyahe pa galing Ilocos. Kaya para sa akin, all out.
Mitchell, you guys have 2 remaining games nga sa eliminations. Nakikita na nga natin ang team chemistry nyo, tapos everything is starting to work. Ano ang plano nyo for those last 2 remaining games in the eliminations?
Wala naman, basta kami stick lang kami sa game plan ng mga coaches namin. Sa remaining games namin, preparation na namin to going to play in.
During the game, kahit malaki na ang inyong lamang, sabi nga ng ating panel, todo suporta at sigaw pa rin ang mga fans nyo dito. Ano naman ang mensahe mo sa kanila at sa pamilya mo na bumiyahe talaga?
Siyempre, thank you sa lahat ng batain nyo na walang sawang sumusuporta sa Bataan Risers.
Sino pang gusto mong pasalamatan, Mitchell?
Sa lahat ng happy birthday pala sa anak ni Ma'am Shai kay Aki. Happy birthday. And yun lang.
Okay, we will let you celebrate with your family now. That was our best player of the game, Mitchell Minus of the Bataan Risers. Back to you, Sadelp and Christian.
Thank you so much, Gianna. Games on Monday, Batangas City Coliseum tayo. Nueva Ecija takes on Quezon City in the first game. Second game, it's a good one. Cebu against Davao. And then in the main game, it's Bulacan against Batangas. So 3 more games. Tuloy-tuloy lang action dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino as we travel to Batangas City on Monday. So maraming salamat po sa lahat. Para sa aking partner, Christian Luanzon, our courtside reporter, Gianna Llanes, and for all the men and women making up our team here sa MPBL, ito po si Delf Tupa saying thank you and good night from Orion, Bataan.